We're up. We're recording.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good
How
morning.
are
How are you
you?
today? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. Can you hear me okay? Check,
Yeah,
check.
perfect.
Check with my feather.
I'm gonna do it too. Check, check. Like that there. From Mayume. Look at this.
I know, we're
I love
twins.
it.
We're same but different.
I love it. I love this little feather. It's seen some like look at that. It's hurting.
Yeah,
But I mean in a good way. It's a good way.
it's
But
hurting.
the feathers are all like
Funny.
all janky and shit. But I
Aw,
love it. It's my favorite.
that's
So good
beautiful.
morning.
Good
What are we
morning.
doing today, sweet sister?
We're gonna do a little summer pull. We're gonna do some readings for everyone. Yes, I'm in.
Yes, with our beautiful Lightworkers Unite
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, so
So we,
welcome, Lightworkers
yep,
Unite. Here we go.
yep, let's
Dun, dun,
do
dun,
it.
dun, dun, dun,
Uh,
dun, dun, dun. Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume and Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a Lightworker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world.
That's my cue. Yay! And
Yay! And we're back. Well, and if you don't have the cards, you can get them from the Linktree, our Linktree account. They're $44. They come with an absolutely amazing workbook. And they are stunning.
They are beautiful.
I mean, we're super biased.
I know. I was just gonna say that we are super biased, but they are beautiful. They are.
They are.
I love them. I love them. So yeah, let's do this. Let's bang it out. I think our readers for this summer, I hope everyone's enjoying their summer right now. And
Yeah.
and maybe you need a card pull. So we do 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
So sit with it, close your eyes. Maybe if you're not okay, if
Mhm.
you're driving, don't close your eyes. But just kind of sit with it and your spirit, your universe, your God, your angels, whoever, please reveal to me what I need to know. Or perhaps you have an
Mm.
area in your life you're seeking guidance, and you can say that too. Please let me know what I need, what it is that I need to know regarding this area of my life. Again, that's the intention, right? Anything you want to add,
Yes.
Manjeet?
Yeah. Either this area of your life or even if you're just super confused, like summer energy can be very active. It can be very invoking. It can be very action oriented. So I think sometimes that can be very motivating for people, right, in the
Yeah,
summer.
I
But it can
agree.
also be a bit frustrating because you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing and moving in action in
Yeah.
some areas of my life, right? So that's kind of the energy I'm picking up right now is maybe you have 1 or 2 numbers that wants to come forward. It's very
Oh yeah,
interesting,
that's absolutely. If you're like, oh, I'm not
right?
sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is an opportunity for you to create some clarity and power for the summer energy that's coming through. So yeah, so close your eyes or don't if you're driving.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pick your number from 1 to 4. And all right. And maybe you want to go first? Pick the first
Sure.
one. Oof.
Let's do it. All right, here we go, everyone. Number 1. Whew. Oh my gosh. It's the sunflower fire, number 9.
Oh,
The fire
wow.
confidence is part of our element series. So this says here, stand tall in your power and don't be afraid to shine your light. This is for you, light
Mm.
worker. So number 9, it's the fire element. It's confidence. It is also, I feel like it's about the sunflower who stands tall, facing the light, facing the sun, finds it, but also stands with their friends. It just feels like this confidence, and maybe I feel that way because it is summertime, and you're probably with friends and family. We're outside doing things, especially if you're in the Pacific Northwest when the sun comes out for those 3 months.
Mhm.
So it doesn't surprise me that Spirit chose this card, number 9, feeling confidence and kind of adding to what Manjeet said, like if you're confused, this card is saying, hey, guess what? Maybe you don't know what area in your life, or maybe you don't know where you're going or what you're doing right now. But the confidence card for me is whatever it is, stand in your power, stand in your light, and don't be afraid that no matter what area in your life, don't be afraid to shine. I feel like it's much more, it's like it's time to step forward. It's time to hold your head up high like the sunflower. Stand in your power, shine your light. I still keep hearing with this card, it's like you've got the other sunflowers next to you. Like all the sunflowers, like, okay, we're all together. Let's stand up. And I really do. I feel like let's bring that power in, face the sun and sun energy, that fire element is yang. It is motivation. It's momentum. That's the word I was looking for. It's getting momentum. So stand in your light. And I would say even stand in the sun. Like if you got this card, maybe you need to go stand and face the sun and really absorb, download all the coding that the sun wants to give you. And because there's information in sunlight, in the rays and the way they download information. So maybe you need to go stand in the light like a sunflower. Go stand in the sun and get some
Mm.
information and see what comes to you. Yeah.
Yeah, vitamin D. Yeah, I keep seeing a vitamin D energy.
Oh
That's the
yeah,
sun
that
energy,
definitely.
getting
Mhm.
that energy
Yeah.
from the sun. I love that. I love everything about that. If I maybe that's totally what I'm picking up is that feeling of
Mhm.
I'm not quite sure about what I'm doing or where I'm going, what I want to do, and then there's this beautiful fire energy number ones that's coming through. Um, one of the things too I keep seeing is the fire, the flame in that card, more
Mhm.
so for some reason, and I wonder if this is for number ones an opportunity to write down what you're ready to release,
Mm.
what the spring and the winter energy brought in. So it's almost like
Yeah.
feels like this. There's something you're ready to let go of, and fire is the element to
It
release. So
it is.
write it down and then burn that fucker. It's
Mhm.
time. Just burn it. Use that beautiful fire energy to release. And then the card is embrace, right? Embrace your courage. Oh, yeah. Wow. A lot of fucking, I love that momentum energy. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Cool
No.
card.
Whoa. We
One of my
read
favorite
that with
cards
a
in the deck, of
bang.
course. One of my
Woo.
favorites. Love it. All right, number
Yeah.
twos. What you got,
Wow.
girl?
Alrighty. Okay. Number twos. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is the Archangel series, Archangel Gabriel. It's a number 4.
Mm.
So it's connect with Archangel Gabriel for journaling and communication. It is time to shine your light in the world. Wow, wow, wow. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that as well,
Mhm.
but
Yes.
this is, I mean, wow. Okay, so number twos, there are some really big shifts going on. Um, Gabriel journaling communication. So something about writing, releasing, right? It's all about letting stuff go for you right now in the summer. Archangel Gabriel, number 4s. This is, I keep feeling throat chakra. This is completely throat chakra ish. It's all about releasing. And the funny thing about this card, it's not just about paper, like it's not writing on paper or, you know, the traditional journaling and meditating. That's all great. But Archangel Gabriel is really coming forward with social media
Mm.
information. I don't
Mm.
know what that's about. But if you think about it, that, social media and if you're running your business, that is essentially your throat chakra in the world, right?
Yes.
So if number 2 is you're struggling in business, Archangel Gabriel wants to partner with you with your voice, your bio, your website, right? Getting that communication, your message, your life purpose out into the world.
Mhm.
Very, very, very specific, actually. That's very interesting to me. It feels like, oh, I just feel like this beautiful swirling energy in my throat saying, It's time to communicate. It's time to shine. It's time to be who you really want to be in the world and stop holding yourself back. Like Gabriel's like, you've got a horn. We're going to, you need to showcase yourself,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels very, almost driven. Like this is something you must do. It's time. Again, very action oriented, isn't it? It feels
Yes.
very summer action energy. Like you're allowed
Mhm.
to speak your truth, you're allowed to show up, and you can do this fearlessly. And Archangel Gabriel wants to work with you.
Yes. And Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, is has no gender, so it depends on whether they come to you as female or feminine energy, or perhaps male or masculine energy. It is whatever it can, and it can change when you work with Gabriel. So Gabriel to me always it changes, but lately it's been in a masculine form. And I like what you said about social media. That's what I felt too. He actually helps a lot with businesses and marketing. I mean, that's what he's known for. So and then he's known for like helping and aiding
Huh,
kids in their exams. And
I didn't know
so,
that. That's
yeah, so when you're a
awesome.
student, I tell my girls that, hey, during your exam, your finals, dude, you call in Archangel Gabriel to sit with you
Mm,
and help you with this. So that marketing aspect, I find really, it's like businesses. It's a great archangel to partner with when you are trying to align your business. So the marketing on social media, but it is also, God of light. So he is of purity and of light. So it is being, I think, authentic and coming from a place of authenticity as you move forward and take action in the social media. So I just wanted to add that. Archangel Gabriel, it's amazing. Love it. Yes.
love it. Isn't like, I think just the last thing, I think he's like a messenger, right? The messenger of God, right? This is, I don't know
He
anything
was
about the
the,
archangels. So this is
yes,
kind of fun for me to learn.
yes.
But
And
I
the,
think that's,
oh, go ahead.
mhm. Oh no, I was just going to say that if that's kind of the thing about Gabriel. If Gabriel is truly the messenger of God, right, and coming
Mhm.
forward, then this is a call for you to also be a messenger of God in the world. Like I feel like the ripple, right? Like creating more messages from the universe. If you don't resonate with the word God, right? Universal
Correct.
consciousness, source,
Yes.
light, whatever. It's just a really, you also can be this powerful messenger, like it's a call.
Of your
Yeah.
message, delivering your message. How is it that you want to shine your light in your social media? And yes, I agree. So number twos, that's pretty powerful. Working with
Hell,
Gabriel.
man,
Love
coming
it.
out with the big guns today.
Love it.
Confidence and
So,
Gabriel.
excuse me. Yes. Okay,
Wow.
let's do number threes. If you
Okay.
said number three, which I did, by the way, I was like, I'm gonna do three. I usually do four, but I've been seeing threes a lot. Winged messengers. I mean, look at us. Okay, this is all about the
Oh,
elements. I got number seven, which is the air
wow.
element. Winged messengers. Look to the skies. Your angels, guides, and departed loved ones have messages for you. So that's really
Love
interesting,
it.
even for me, because I was like, okay, whatever. I was picking three today, so this card is for me. Um, I I love this because it's, even though we may know, for all of us speaking to you light workers, even though we know our loved ones are with us, right? We know it, we hear it. Yes, yes. But especially if you are in grief, or if you are finding yourself this summer missing, the time, it might trigger memories of like, oh, the summer house, the beach house, or where your loved one had used to go with you, and whether it was fairly recent, and you're still in mourning, or years ago. This card is showing up saying, hey, look for the signs. They are still with you and they want to communicate with you. And I love the winged messengers, because birds are messengers of God as well. But they've got butterflies and dragonflies and ladybugs and hummingbirds, and bees. It just feels like anything in the sky, and also clouds. Look to the clouds. Okay, the clouds that might form. And you might be looking at them and like, wait a second, do I see that object in the sky? So take some time in this beautiful, busy summer of yours and look to the skies and look like be awoke. I just be in the present moment and notice the signs that are around you, because sometimes we are so busy and we're doing all the things that we don't stop for the signs. And this card is coming up because it's like, hey, there's messages, there's signs for you, so let's pay attention. And of course,
Yeah.
it's summertime, so why wouldn't we? With the sky, hopefully, wherever you are in the summertime, the sky is blue, and you can see things. You're not looking in a pile of gray like you can here in the Pacific Northwest. But that's what I'm hearing is the sky has some beautiful messages for you. So if you're on a floaty on the river, look up at the sky, notice the birds. What kind of birds? Um, there's something there for you that will remind you of your loved one. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So you might know. I keep seeing a hummingbird in this. So I don't know who is listening to us that needs to hear this. There's a hummingbird that's catching your attention. I know that's very general. There's a lot of times people connect with hummingbirds, but I'm seeing that this hummingbird, pay attention. How are you feeling? What's going on? And who enters your mind when you see that hummingbird? That is a message for you. You're not alone.
I love it. Yeah, yeah. I think I know we started with our beautiful feathers, right?
Yes, we
So I
did.
just think that's so ironic, and I can't stop playing with my feathers here, but they're also a big sign. That's when I know I'm protected, when I see feathers on the ground or feathers around me. But I love if you get a chance to look at our card as well, it is
Mhm.
riddled with all of those things that you just mentioned. So,
Mhm.
the ladybugs are out, right? All of the dragonflies, like the little critters that fly that we don't normally see during the winter and,
Yes.
fall months. So it is kind of like this
Critters.
awakening, like
Yes.
critters.
I just love
I
that.
just critters, all the little
The little
critters on it.
critters
We
are
were,
out.
and when we designed that card, right, we were very intentional. We were intentional about every card, but
Yes.
in this one, we were like, we wanted to make sure we had all of the things, like all
Yeah.
of the possible beautiful critters that would show up or have a meaning.
Yeah.
Um, I keep feeling with this, with the number threes that are listening. Um, I just feel like I just want to say, you are absolutely getting the information that you need, that they are right there. Spirit is right with you. And the departed loved one is really powerfully connecting to the number threes. So it's like,
Mhm.
that entity, those energies, they want to give you information, and they want to give you really powerful insight and
Mhm.
affirmation that you're not alone, really, really, truly.
Really
Um,
and truly. And can I share something too? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Did you have something else to add to that?
no,
Keep
go
going.
ahead.
Well, what you said, all you number threes, and I've been connecting with threes lately. Normally it's fours and 11s, but it's the number seven on this card,
Mm.
which is my dad's favorite number. He always, everything was seven for him. And so I just think it's ironic that I normally choose the number four. And when we do these pulls, I chose the third card, and it happens to be my dad's number. And it's about messages from departed. And I know that he's helping me right now, channeling, writing my book. And so to me, this card is like, yes, this
Oh,
summer,
beautiful.
it's a beautiful. So I'm just saying
Yeah. Yeah, I love
this
that's
number
my number two.
seven. Yes, it is.
It's absolutely my yes. So I love this card. I feel like number seven, it feels like a moment to slow down and just really believe that um what you're hearing and seeing. And I'm getting a lot of crow energy actually. I
Mm,
see crows flying with number threes a lot, like kind of even like right across the like the car, like almost like I'm gonna hit that bird. That's been happening to me nonstop for the last month and a half. I almost put on the brakes, So, and I keep seeing myself in that situation. And they're all different birds, but in this particular, for number threes, it feels like a big black crow or a raven that has
Raven.
something shiny in its mouth. Like it's a big black wise crow coming to you. And that is not an accident. So I
Right.
love it.
Awesome.
Oh, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Wow, wow. Okay. All right. So number four, is we ready? Number four?
Yes.
Okay. Number fours. Oh, what's happening with the number fours? Okay. Okay. It's music. It's
Mm.
the creativity series, music number 28. So, ooh, a lot of frequencies. So I'm really going with number four. You're going through a really big frequency shift. You're going through a big change in energy and frequency. So I keep seeing like this, like a wavelength
Yeah.
over and over and over again, which is, how music moves in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's also in our card. So if you look, there's a bunch of frequencies here.
Yeah.
Um, the saying here, what we wrote was music can ignite the mind, body, and soul, bathe in frequencies that sound and sounds that feel good. Okay, so this is very interesting because this creativity series, it feels like I'm talking to somebody who does not believe that they are creative.
Right.
This is someone who is number fours right now, or maybe they are creative, but they're not feeling like they are like in this moment, right? They are denying their beautiful creative energy within them. So, what happens when we suppress our creativity, right? When we block that unconsciously or consciously, what happens is we're muting ourselves, just like on a radio. Like, we're putting mute on certain quality traits or ways of expression. So, this card feels like, okay, everybody, number fours, knock, knock, knock. Guess what? You really are creative. You really,
You
really
really
are.
are.
And you might even be a musician. There might be an instrument that is calling your name, that wants to come forward. Bathing yourself. I keep hearing theta waves as well.
Mm-hmm.
Theta energy, theta waves for your brain. So this might be somebody who's feeling kind of anxious in the summer. So they're looking for ways to self-soothe, soothing their energy, regulating their frequencies, right? Finding ways to stay balanced and in tune without feeling oversaturated, overwhelmed. Music is the key for number fours. It's about mental health, right? And emotional health,
Yeah.
really being able to soothe yourself. So there's all these things, right? Like out there now about like brown noise, white
I
noise,
know.
blue noise, right?
Oh yeah.
I keep
Pink.
hearing a lot of
Mm-hmm.
that energy right now with the number fours. They feel like this is something that's going to is 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 a desire. It's on a cellular level. So
Mm-hmm.
number fours, even if you don't like music or you're not a creative person or you feel like you're maybe more cerebral, it's time to shake off that disbelief and embrace it. Yes.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Wow.
28.
Love this card.
So if I mean, what's coming up for me, it's so interesting if you look at the spread that we've made here. What
Mhm.
immediately when I hear music and it being a summer pull, I was like, oh, we're playing music during this season, right? A lot more so. I mean not, but it's being outside playing music. It's different energy. It's different music than like in the winter, right? It's different type of frequencies like you're speaking of. And we got the confidence card, which is the flame and the sun. It's the fire element, that sun. We've got Gabriel, who is the light and purity and and again
Messenger.
momentum, messenger, and then the winged messengers, which again is taken to the skies. There's just this gentle theme of summer that kind of goes through the spread. And music to me, when as soon as you pulled it, what I heard was like, driving in the pickup truck, and that song comes on, and you think of your loved one, and it's the summertime of healing and, like you said, creativity. We are wanting to enjoy ourselves this summer. We always do. When that sun comes out, we're like, oh my gosh, let's take to the water. Let's take to the lake. Let's go camping. Let's go hiking. Let's travel. So all those things come in, but as we are stepping into our joy and happiness, we also acknowledge and honor our loved ones that are missing on this plane from this. So there's a bit of a conflict in the heart, is what I was hearing. I'm so happy and I'm playing music, but it also shifts as I'm driving and I hear the song play and I think of my loved one. And so there's a little bit of like a gratitude for them, also the missing, and also a little bit of, oh, how can I be so happy and feeling so good when you're not here? So if you're struggling with any of that, like this music that comes on that makes you think of a loved one and you want to be in joy and you want to be creative and it is okay. They are supporting you. They're supporting you, especially when the song pops up in your car. They're sitting right next to you in the passenger seat. So if you're listening to this, I just feel like someone's driving, the song comes on, they think of their loved one, and it's okay. That music is really connecting you. So to your departed, it's okay to have fun and be in joy and be happy, even though they're not on this plane with you physically.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to add that.
Yeah. They're connecting with us on that sound dimension, right?
Yes.
That's where another way that they can connect and speak to us and encourage us is through lyrics and music. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
So cool.
Wow. Okay. So number ones, it was confidence. Fire. Ooh. Number twos, we have Archangel Gabriel.
Yes.
Number fours, we got a lot of arcanas here.
I know.
Elements.
Right? We got our numbers.
Archangel.
We got 4 and 7. Your number and my number. Isn't that funny? Anyway,
yeah, it's awesome.
And then the number 3s, it was air element, winged messengers, number 7. Love it.
Yeah. And the number 4s is music. Creativity series. It's time for soothing, healing, regulating your frequency. Love this. Oh my goodness.
Great fun spread. Great readings, everyone. I love it.
So
thanks
lovely.
for doing. Yes. Okay.
Well,
and then
let us know if any of these resonate too, right? Like in our comment section, or on our YouTube channel. Like make sure you can also find these beautiful cards on our Linktree account. So if you resonated with these, I know they are really quite lovely.
Messengers. I just love it. So yes, you guys love it. All right. Well, that was fun. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks so much for listening and happy summer. Happy summer.
Happy summer.
Love you guys. Okay, bye.
Namaste. Bye.